Oh, welcome everyone. This is Andrea here with Detroit Hot Radio, standing in with Kayla Truth, and been having a little difficult technical difficulties, but we're here and we're live streaming with you today, and we have a special show for you today. We have our guests, two guests today, not just one, and we're focusing on today about Southern Soul music. So just to get started, just to let you know, Southern Soul music emerged from the Southern United States in the late 50s with a combination of country, uh, early R&B, blues, and a strong influence with a gospel that really started within the Deep South of our Black churches. Southern Soul emerged in the early 60s, and then it peaked in the late 60s when Memphis Soul was popular, becoming one of the most genres of today. And just to share a little bit with you about a history of Southern Soul, it was a little piece that I decided to take from an article that I found and wanted to share. And some of you guys can probably relate to that because we all know, we've heard of Otis Redding, Sam Dave, Wilson Pickett, and all of those other pioneer this music in the 60s. And some of them, they moved us. They, gave us something, they feeling that we wanted to shake in what they say used to do your shimmy. So that was a thing within the Southern Soul time. And it was the significance of Southern Soul that ran deeper than it relentless call to the dance floor. Remember that. And Southern Soul symbolizes the soft, earliest, and brave moves that reach across barriers between Black folks and white folks. So let me take you back to 1962, 1 year after the beginning of the Freedom Rise that brought Black and white activists together to protest segregation in the Deep South. In 62, four young musicians from Memphis, Tennessee, came together to form a band called Booker T and the MGs. Two of them, keyboardist Booker T. Jones and a drummer, Al Jackson, were Black. The other two, guitarist Steve Cooper and bassist Steve Steinberg, were white. They became the house band at a studio on Macklemore Avenue in Memphis called Stack Records. They quickly had their own #1 hit and instrumental called Green Onions. They laid down the grooves and Soul Man for Sam and Dave, which I know a lot of you guys know who was Sam and Dave were. They brought the music behind Otis Redding's Try a Little Tenderness, and behind Wilson Pickett's in the Midnight Hour, and smack dab in the middle of the Jim Crow era. They laid down grooves that no one had ever heard before. Not in spite of, but because of the fact that they were brave enough to make music together, even though Jim Crow refused to let them sit down in a diner and have coffee together. At the same time, similar was happening in North Alabama in a town called Muscle Shoals. Four young white men who were bestowed with Black rhythm and blues music. Keyboardist Barry Beckett, drummer Roger Hawkins, bassist David Hood, and guitarist Jimmy Johnson came together as a house band at the famed recording studios. In 1967, they wound up backing Aretha Franklin on her first great hit, I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You. Soul music is one of the soft's greatest gift to the musical culture of the entire world. And it happened because young musicians, Black and white, had the courage to cut records together when most of the Southern society condemned what they did. So the next time you hear Otis or Aretha, remember those combinations of musicians represented essential South, truth, and culture, and Southern culture, which is the things that the world loves best about Southern culture are the things that we created together. Food, music, and so many others across racial lines. So with us here today, we have two great artists. I want to say good artists, great artists with us today, and they're joining us. We have my first artist is Columbus Toy, and I have Sweet Pea. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Excellent. How you doing? Yeah.
Great, great. Along with my host, I have Kayla Trope, and we're just happy to have you guys here, and I hope you enjoy the show. So, starting with you, Columbus, why don't you tell us how you got into the industry?
I got into the Southern Soul industry back in 2007, and I got into it by singing background for the amazing Mr. Willie Clayton, and I did that for a year. And before that, even though I have been in the actual music business, what about 14 years prior, I had never heard of Southern Soul. So a good friend of mine said that Willie Clayton needed a male background singer, so he just signed me up and told him he vouched for me, and I just went in and started singing and stayed with Willie for about a year, and
Just like that,
been doing
huh?
Southern Soul ever since. Yeah, been doing Southern Soul and blues ever since.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's really something. So you just was it like an audition?
No, there was no audition. It was, he told him that I had been chosen to sing with Brian McKnight, and he trust years before, and then he trust Ron because he was his producer at the time, and he understood the caliber of background singer Willie was looking for, and he knew I was fit, and I did. Yeah, so I stayed for about a year, and after that, I soaked up all I could about Southern Soul, and I realized that it was something that I could actually do myself, and I started doing it in 2008. I put out my first single, which is "You're the Kind of Woman I Need" back in 2008. So I went out on my own in the Southern Soul world.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah,
That's really something for someone to just vouch for you like that. I mean,
yeah, yeah, it's cool.
sometimes we have incidents that things are just dropped into our lap,
Yeah,
and that's what it sounds like that happened with you. So
yeah.
how did you get started, Sweet Pea?
Well, I got started in 2020, right after the COVID. I had lost my father due to the COVID, and I needed some kind of something to get me through it. So I chose music. I always loved the music. So after I lost him, uh, I went into the Southern Soul field. My son was already doing it. His name is Denzel Dante. And he said, Pop, this is a great time to do this right here. You know what I'm saying? You've been wanting to be a singer all of your life, so this is a great chance right here. And so that's how I found it. That is my relief. That's my medicine. It relieves
Okay.
me of a lot of stress and things.
Okay. Well, I didn't notice that that other name, that name you mentioned. So that's your son.
Right. His name is Denzel Dante.
Okay. And you've featured on a lot of his music, haven't you?
I'm featured on a lot of his music, right? So he was the one got me up off the couch. And I think I bypassed him now. He said, man, I done got you to going, man, and look, now I'm in a rut.
Wow. So, Columbus, I want
Mhm.
to know what was your influence since you had started with, who you started with. What was some of your influences in this music?
Well, I guess early on, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, and then going into college, I was heavy influenced by Commission, the gospel group Commission, and the Winans. So I guess I get the soul part of what I do. And after that, it was Brian McKnight, and then now over the last 10 years, it's probably been the artist Tank, him and Joe Thomas, of course. Yeah.
Hank, did
So
you say
those,
Tank?
yes,
I'm sorry.
ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Oh, really? But Tank
Yeah,
is
he's my favorite now. Yeah, I listen all the time. Yeah,
okay. How about you,
yeah.
Sweet?
My influences were
Other than your son.
other than my son. My greatest influence was Michael Jackson. I always wanted to be like Mike when
Mhm.
I was young. And I would say Tyrone Davis because that was my father's favorite artist. And R. Kelly. Those three right there was great influences on my music career right there.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I have a question. Do you write some of your music and produce it, or is that your son?
No, I write all of my music. I've written about 50 songs in the last 2 years. I write all my
Wow.
own music.
Okay. Okay. So you've already probably had some writing within you.
Yes, ma'am. I used to do poet in church and stuff. I used to
Oh,
be poet, and all poet is a song waiting to be heard.
that's true. That's true. How about you, Columbus?
Yeah, I do all of my writing. I've been writing for a long time. I started in writing in the think tanks in Atlanta, Georgia, in Noontime Studios, Doppler, Patchworks, some of the major studios that put out hits with Usher and Kelly Price and Faith Evans back at the time. So that's where I started. But I guess I've been writing probably since I was, I don't know, 8, 9 years old. You know, I always loved to write. It just came, and I was I had an uncle who was into the Temptations. He's into all music. He just had thousands of records. So he would have me listen and learn artist names and writers and producers when I was, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years old. So I guess he kind of helped enhance my writing skills until I got, you know, to Atlanta in '96 and started doing a lot of, I don't know, commercial writing and writing for artists or whatever. Or trying to anyway. I never placed a song, but I got a lot of work in. And I learned, and it helps me because I write all of my stuff, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So
Hmm.
because you mentioned a lot of well-known artists,
Hmm.
uh were some of them you worked with? I mean, you did work with them, or you just met them? Did you actually
Well,
work with?
I've met a lot of artists, but you know, over the years, well, in Atlanta, I wasn't working with Faith Evans, Usher, or it was Faith Evans, Usher, and Kelly Price, but I worked with a lot of those producers that wrote for and writers that wrote for Faith Evans, Usher, and Kelly Price. And I met a lot of artists like work with Jack. I ain't worked with him, but I worked in a vocal. I was in a I had a vocal coach whose name was and he's still in Atlanta. Her name is Cinnamon Robinson, and she had in her class Bobby Valentino, Shamari from the group Black. Um, I think those are probably the most popular ones that everybody would know. And Shamari is married to Ronnie DeVoe from New Edition now. That's how I
Okay.
met Ronnie through that little camp or whatever. But I got a chance to, to meet a lot of people, work with a lot of producers that, produce a lot of number one hits. But getting that background writing helped me in Southern Soul, starting in 2008. And since then, I got like I don't know, maybe 20 songs on online where you can on Spotify and YouTube where you can listen to all of the stuff you hear from me is written by me and vocally produced by me. I always go to someone who is professional engineer because I don't have that skill, but I can write and arrange and vocal produce the stuff. Yeah, so I do. Yeah.
Okay. And I know you, Sweet Pea, you just starting out, and
Right.
that was the reason for me to have someone with us today that I because I read a little of his history,
Right.
and and read some of his. It's for you to take and listen to what he's saying.
Yes, ma'am.
So and that's what me and my partners, we like to encourage other artists and give
Oh
them
yeah,
something that they can take and learn, because a lot of that is not going around in any genre
it
today,
is
and
not. It
it's
is
all
not.
about themselves.
Self.
And
Yeah,
music should not be about just
Self.
you. It
That's
should
right.
be
that's
something
right.
shared. well, among everyone, especially our children. Our children are our future. And music that I know growing up, I've seen it been, if you notice, so certain artists, even actors, they work with only certain people because
Right.
it's easier to be able to show the world what we can do together. You get what I'm saying? And
Yes.
you have Columbus, you have two songs that especially I got your new song, but you have
Yes,
one
ma'am.
that really stuck with me because as I was writing this segment out and to tell everyone what Southern Soul, how it originated by certain sounds, R&B, country, gospel, and the song Hobo Moan.
Right.
When I first heard it, I was like, I was kind of shocked because I know everyone don't know anything about Southern Soul. And we spoke a little bit about that before because as we were
Right.
growing up, we only knew soul or blues. It was
Exactly.
not or just gospel. It wasn't a
Right.
mixture together. And when I first heard Hobo Moan, I said that was it.
Right.
That gave me the hearing and the feel of all three genres. And
Right.
what I would like to do is get everyone to be able to hear that song. And
Okay.
if you don't mind if we play that song, that
Oh no,
okay.
I sure
So
don't. Thank you.
you're welcome. So guys, everyone, if you pay attention, you're gonna hear Hobo Moon by Columbus Troy. Enjoy.
Nobody knows just what trouble these eyes have seen. Yeah, 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 those are closing just because of what they open to see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just try and I try, still won't let go of me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't bother nobody, so would you be so kind and don't bother me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm saying. I put my pants on like you, so tell me how can you love me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the one who can judge me, the one who came from above. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People die every day, so pointless and senselessly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Since I already love you, why won't you be so kind and try loving me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm saying. Now I need help, obviously. I get 25 people trying to talk to me. Well, I really don't mind, 'cause I need help. But every one of these people talking need to first help themselves, oh Lord.
my favorite, well, I won't say favorite, but one of my favorite Southern Soul songs. Oh, I heard that song. Now, how did
Yeah,
that song
thank you.
for you, Columbus?
Starting to work on my project. I had a project that I still haven't completed yet called Country Soul. I started to write from a perspective of actually performing the music instead of just having people listening to it, because I wanted to get more into performing. And I had a friend of mine who has an initiative. She has a nonprofit organization, and it's called, Feed the Homeless. And we had been friends for like 10 years, 11 years. But when I first met her, I had a different perspective on homelessness and homeless people than I do now. Of course, it's more sympathetic and empathetic and understanding now. It hasn't always been like that. And me, I was also actually homeless for a few months. By choice, not wanting to go back home, not wanting to get help from any, being stubborn as a youngster. And I kind of reached back into that bag, because I wanted to give my friend a song for her initiative. And then I just, while doing that, trying to figure out something to write, I, thought about how I felt when I was just out there and just really didn't. I had people to turn to, but I didn't feel like I had anybody to turn. So I just thought about how would, that feel when I start seeing homeless. They ask me for something and I give it to them, and they just feel, content about taking the money and just going and just sleeping on the street. And I just started doing research, man, and I found out that we have over 3,000 billionaires in the United States alone. No, we have 3,000 billionaires across the world, but we have over 1,000 billionaires in the United States alone. And it's just, it's like senseless for us to have homelessness, because those billionaires could get together, 100 of them could get together and wipe out homelessness across the nation and write it off for taxes. But it's sad how we won't get together and on any level, just as a human race, not just black, white, and all of that. It's just human, just to take care of people who are less fortunate. So that's how the song came across, and I actually performed that. I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to win a blues challenge a couple of weeks ago in our area, which is Indianola, Mississippi. And the Blues Society is sending me to Memphis for the IBC challenge to compete against over 260 bands from across the world. And that's one of the songs that I actually do in my set is Hobo Moan, and I explain. And I don't know how far I'm gonna get with that, but hopefully I can, get enough notoriety so I can move around with festivals and stuff. It'd be a blessing to win the whole thing, but that's really one of my target songs, because the music in the field is soul, blues, and country and gospel, but it's just a human song for me because it has a message. And at the end of my video for that song, it's not long as I wanted it was. It ended up just flashing across. It's like, so 1,000 billionaires in the United States, why do we still have homelessness? So it became kind of, it's become my mission to bring more awareness to homelessness. So that's how
Well,
it came across.
here's a little word of advice on that. To push it, be very persistent with it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's all you can, really do to really put it out there. And I'm gonna tell you, because of who I am, I don't mind if you share it with me and my audience. Whenever
Okay,
you
I appreciate it.
push it on my page, and I'll also help you.
Thank
And
you. I
that's
appreciate that.
a very something to think about. Yeah, we may have 1,000 billionaires, but we have one that's much bigger than they are, and they're in control of everyone. And sometimes when they pressure those people, it make it hard for people to come together. And they say, well, I would love to do that, but in their mind and saying back there, I got this man riding my back. pushing me and hounding me for certain things
Right.
that keep them from to interacting with us as a group. So sometimes you got to think about why this person can't do that. They and you can't ask them why, because it may feel a certain way. You don't want that person to feel a certain way. So that's just something to think about, you know. Kayla, I don't know, you haven't said, I know I've been doing majority of the talking, but if you have any questions for our guests, that would be okay. It's okay. But I want to ask Sweet Pea what he has coming. Ask him what do you have coming up?
Well, for his music, I'm dropping a song tomorrow, a Christmas song, and I think I just sent it to your station. I think I just sent it.
Okay.
It's called Stuff Your Stocking, and it is wow.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Stuff your stocking. Make sure
Yes,
you guys
yes.
You will hear Christmas songs coming from Detroit High Radio. Make sure you tune in with us 24/7, DetroitHighRadio.com. We would love to know that you're there and you're listening. Starting right after the Thanksgiving holiday, we will be running our Christmas line of songs, and that's good to know. I do have a song from you as well, which is not Christmas, and to me I chose it because of the title, and it's a lot of stuff that us women go through. We do
Yes,
go
ma'am.
through a lot of SHIT, and
Yes, ma'am.
the title of your song is Grown Woman Shit. And I would love for you guys, my audience, to hear his song. If you guys, if you don't mind, Sweet Pea.
Yes, ma'am. I don't
Okay.
mind.
You
Yes,
don't mind?
I don't mind, especially you women out there. I don't mind.
Okay. So
Great
enjoy.
message.
Okay, so enjoy.
You women out there, this song is dedicated to you. Sometimes as a man we don't realize all the crazy shit we put you through. If you got your own money, you drive your own car, you don't need a man, babe, to tell you how pretty you are. If you got your own house, you can pay your own bills. You don't need no man, babe, to show you how good it feels. You can be your own boss. Learn to take your loss. You don't need no man, babe, to pay your shipping costs. Let me tell you, if you cop your own bag, bought your own fit, you don't need no man, babe, to tell you that you're still a shit. If you feel this song and you know it's kinda lit, tell your girlfriend, get on a grown woman shit. Get on your grown woman shit. If you feel this song and you know it's kinda lit, tell your girlfriend, get on a grown woman shit. Get on your grown woman shit. Say 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you're feeling yourself and that liquor got you tipsy, stay here.
What's up?
Say,
This your boy,
yeah, yeah. If you got your own mind, you drive your own car, you don't need a man, babe, to tell you how pretty you are. If you got your own house, take your loss. You don't need no man, babe, to pay your shipping costs. Let me tell you, if you copped your own bag, bought your own fit, you don't need no man, babe, to tell you that you still a share. If you feel this song and you know it's kinda lit, tell your girlfriend, get on a grown woman shit. Get on your grown woman shit. Oh. If you feel this song and you know it's kinda lit, tell your girlfriend, get on a grown woman shit. Get on your grown woman shit. Where?
Oh my goodness, I love that one too. Man,
That's a great song, man. It's a great
Man,
song.
man,
that
Yes,
one,
sir. Yes,
I'll take
sir.
man there all by myself in the room telling, yeah, this is, I'll be singing up so I can see myself. You know what?
right.
Where did you get that song from?
Well,
I mean, how did you come up with that song? I know you've been writing your songs. Did
Right.
you write that right?
yes, I wrote that. And I wrote it in one day. See,
I can
I'm
tell-
married. Yes, ma'am. I'm married and I hear women, especially the one of them. So I say, hey, I'm gonna put this song together for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? That, to feel powerful, a powerful song, you know what I'm saying? You have a lot of women out there that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what y'all really say. That's all, and
Right,
giving
right.
praise to it because, we don't, I mean, it's just hard to describe because I mean, I this
No,
woman
they-
remind me all the time of how powerful of a black woman that she is. So I said, you
Right.
know what? I'm gonna incorporate this as a song. And
Right.
when I perform it, they love it. They love it to death. They love it.
That's a great song. It sure
Yeah,
is.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
So she must have did something that she was really fussing.
Yes. and
Cussing. She was cussing and fussing.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, she was doing all of
Really
that.
pissed that woman off. Oh, I loved it. So, well, that's good. So, what are your plans? I believe one of you guys, you have a event coming up soon.
Yes, I have an event
Oh.
coming up. Oh, okay. You're talking to him?
No,
I have
both
an
of you.
event. Oh, okay. I have one coming up December the 9th and December the 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Columbus?
The next performance event is November the 25th. And
Okay.
after that I'll be shutting it down, getting ready for the competition that I have in January. To make sure that everything is as tight as it can be, and kind of spend some time with my family because I'm positive it's going to be a very busy 2024 for me. And so just trying to focus on that. And I've been extremely busy throughout the year, been very blessed, and so after I do that show, it pretty much be it for me until January the 6th. So it's January 17th. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's good. That's really good.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
be waiting to hear some new stuff though. Coming from from both of you. I know I just
Well,
got your song that you just sent us.
yeah, I
And
just dropped that one, so that'll be it for the year. Probably I'll be pushing that song for probably through March. Because I have a lot of I have a video to drop for it. Hopefully, before the end of the year. And now, in the next few weeks, we'll do a lyric video for a transition. And but we'll be kind of focusing, going ahead, all out with that for probably about next 6 months. So yeah.
okay, well,
Mhm.
how about we take a listen to that real quick here? And I know you
Okay.
a little short on time and you got to go, so I would like for my audience to hear
Yeah.
the song and
Okay.
come. So, you guys, hang on and listen to Columbus Toy Transition.
Yes, man.
Thank you.
Yo, I had a lot of folks call me Columbo, Columbia. I'm like, look, yo, first of all, that's not my name. So get it right.
And when you say it, put some respect on it. 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 I thought about it for a long time. Got a lot of real shit still on my mind. So I'ma make a space for it and get it poppin', so you can be quiet and stop talking. I was born and raised in the mill town, slick pimping every day, trying to move a pound. In the daytime, working at Burger King, nighttime, Westline, trying to be a king. Feel me? You need to recognize what it was. Everybody in the streets, from my daddy to my cousin, working jobs in the light, in the streets, in the night. Ship leader in the day, crew leader in the night. Born in Milltown, young cat from the city, patched up joggers like we did in Cream City. 17 years old, streetwise young fella, dropped off in Mississippi in the middle of the Delta. I gotta lay it back, I gotta play it smart. I need some common ground, I'm headed to the park. I'm coming early, staying up the dark, so when I hit the court, I can make them talk and be like, hey. Everybody wants to know who I am. Oh, everybody wants to see my game, and hey, I'm just trying to survive here in this new environment. Oh, so whenever you ever say my name, put some respect on it. 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 Put some respect. I came to the trail ride, came to see what it looked like. Girl, you wanna saddle up? You're looking at me like you wanna see what it hit like. This party is jumping, hey, ain't nothing like a trail ride. Unscrew the top on that big jar, give me a sip so I can get right. Yeah, baby girl, what's up? I really do like your time. Been watching you moving all night long. Your body is so right. Your dance is so sexy and jeans is so tight. Now you're moving so close to me, I can read what's on your mind. Girl, can you help me say, hey? Everybody wants to know who I am. Oh, everybody wants to see my game. Can you help me say, hey? I'm just trying to survive here in this new environment. Oh, so whenever you ever say my name, put some respect on it. 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 Ain't nothing like a trail ride. A four-wheeler and a mudslide. Cowboys and cowgirls, giddy up, let's ride.
That one too. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Now I want to know how did you come up with that song?
I've been out of pocket for a minute. I took a 5-year break, so when I get back into Southern, well, just recording and performing period, which was last year, I took a break up until 2021. That's when I started back, but I didn't really start performing until last year. And this year I put it into 5th gear. So I was on a lot of shows, and I was on a show with Arthur Young, who's like this big trail ride guy. And I learned that Jeter Jones, Arthur Young, and a lot of string of trail ride guys are kind of inspiring younger audiences. And so being at this show, he was the headliner, and the show felt hip hopish. The vibe felt kind of hip hopish. I started out rapping before I was singing, so I was like, well, shoot, instead of just playing with it, I'll just go ahead and rap a little bit, and just put something out there where the younger people could relate, give them such, something to feel. So it was something just to get out into that trail ride market. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
how I came
I
up with
heard that I did get that rap feel to that.
it.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
yeah, I heard that. I was like, this a rap song? That's the way I thought I was gonna hear the rest. I went, no, this Southern Soul.
yeah.
So you
Yeah,
I think you
yeah,
really changed the game on that a little bit.
yeah.
Southern Soul, the mixture of what Southern Soul is, and I
Mhm.
don't think I've heard any other Southern Soul song that's like
Yeah,
that.
they got Arthur Young, Adrian Bagger, Arthur Young,
Okay.
Jeter Jones. They're trail ride kind of specialists, and all of their stuff is similar to that. In fact, Arthur Young has a song called "Welcome to the Country" that's pretty similar to that one. But they all have stuff in that where you could just put that song in just the middle of all of that stuff. But they're not a lot of them, but they're real popular.
Okay.
They're very popular, especially amongst the younger generation,
Younger.
because in the southeast they do a lot of the four-wheeler trail rides, and it's not horses, it's actual four-wheelers and three-wheelers and motorcycles. Yeah, people think it's horses trail rides. No, that's back in the older trail
Oh, that's
rides. When they speak about trail rides nowadays, it's about mud pits and the dirt bikes
yeah.
and all of that. That's trail ride. So I had to learn that too. So I just wanted to pass it along to you. I just learned about
Have
9
you
months ago.
have you have you hung around a lot of them to that do that stuff?
No,
No.
no, I'm not. Yeah, I don't hang around. I don't hang around artists. I just, if I hear something and I kind of, like I said, since I was out of pocket, and I felt that the younger generation kind of feel it. I just, I'm a songwriter. I can write anything. I got country music on, soul, blues. I could do anything, but I just wanted in Southern Soul, trail ride is starting to mesh with it. So I just
Yeah.
felt because I have everything. I had line dance music. I got straight Southern Soul stuff. So I was like, well, to stay relevant, I might need to just dip. And I got a couple of more that I'm gonna drop next year, but I'm just
Okay.
working on that one right. Yeah,
But
yeah, I'll probably drop another one then, because in the middle of the year I'm gonna drop a straight blues album. But um, probably around July, August, I'll drop another uh kind of trail ride, song, But it just goes along with Southern Soul. It's kind of new. It's kind of
yeah.
new. So
So
just thought I'd
Sweet
try my
Pea.
hand at it.
Okay. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet Pea, what you think? What you think about that? I mean, you ever thought about doing something like that?
Yes, ma'am. I actually have one myself. It's called A Country
Mm.
Girl Loving. With me and my youngest daughter. She's 15, and we have a song out called
Oh, that's what's up.
Yes. Oh, yeah. She's on a lot of my tracks. I say, if you
Okay.
have the talent, you don't need me going out looking for it. It's in the house.
Yeah,
House.
utilize what you got. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
And
which one of you are in Mississippi? Isn't one of you in Mississippi?
yeah,
I'm in
I'm in the middle. I'm slap dab in the middle of Mississippi. I'm in Belzoni, Mississippi. And
okay.
right
So
now I'm in
you're in
Jackson.
Mississippi.
Yeah, but I live in Belzoni, Mississippi.
Well, I'm in Roxy, Mississippi.
Okay.
Roxy is where exactly is Roxy?
Around in the Meadville, Franklin
Okay,
County area.
I know
Yeah,
Meadville. Okay,
yeah.
okay, Roxy. Okay,
Oh,
okay. Yeah, we need to link up on. I'm gonna look for you on social media. We'll link up, man. I love
Okay.
yeah,
Yes,
I love your
sir.
music, and it's good to
Okay.
network with good people you feel good with, and
Right.
you try to grow. And like I said, I set out a long time, and I don't really socialize or really do a lot of collaborations, but I do like to encourage, and I do like to be around good people. And I
Yes,
feel
yes,
you just a good
sir.
guy. Yeah,
Yes,
being
sir.
around good people, that's always good. You know what I'm
That's
saying? And
always.
any way I can help, because I've been at it a real 32 years, period. But in the Southern Soul, I've been at it since really 2007 when I started with Willie, and I've been
let me
blessed to do a
say
lot.
that's
Mhm.
good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, any way I can help,
Columbus,
man.
yeah, Columbus, the reason why I decided, like, again, another reason
Mhm.
why I decided to put you guys together is because
Mhm.
Sweet Pea have always did a little this and that, or put his videos in our group. And that's why I reached out to him. So then, so you can do that connection, and
Yeah.
or just hope for a connection so you can hear each other's music. And I wasn't sure. I knew one of you guys were in Mississippi, but I couldn't remember if both of you were in Mississippi.
Right.
And that make it a good thing. Even if you're 100 miles away, you can always meet in the middle.
Meet in the middle.
Oh yeah, then there's social media, and like for me, I do a monthly blues show every month in the Delta. I got a club owner who works with me, and I have it was called Sunday Blues, but we moving it to Friday night, and I bring in the artists. They come from everywhere. I've had one from Birmingham, Atlanta, Louisiana, and a couple from around in Mississippi. So I'll reach out to you and see, once we won't start back up till March because all this stuff I got going on with this blues thing. And but once we do, man, well, like you'll see, I'm gonna reach out to you. We're gonna connect.
All right.
Yeah, I like you. I really like your stuff and your spirit, man, and I wish you the best. But I'm gonna have to go. So, because I do have to, I've been blessed to have an incredible meeting, and just a minute, they waiting on. I didn't get these couple texts across my phone, but I am very humbled that you reached out to me to do this interview. I think it's very, very powerful when people reach out to you and want to hear your story and get you and connect with you. So there's no way in the world I was not going to do it. I'll be late, but it'll be all right. The whole thing is for us to connect and help one another. Just not as artists, but just as human beings. And that's my message. And I'm gonna get in my lane and flow and grow and swell so that I can speak that message and live it. And anything that I can do to help, man, just always, shoot, hit me up. We'll connect. We'll connect. And I thank you so very much, Ms. Andrea, for reaching out. And it's very humbling. It is. And we all think our stuff is the stuff. But when people reach out to us and really appreciate the hard work that we do, thank you. I appreciate you.
Welcome. And that was my next question before you go, is to what advice that you give our future artists that are reaching out to the stars?
Be original. Just be yourself and work. Learn your craft. Don't be so focused on history. Learn yourself. Learn what you have to give and offer, and work and fine tune that, and be original. If you have people that you emulate and love like I do, that's a blessing. And if you have to kind of do that for a while until you find yourself, fine. But always outwork anybody around you trying to help you. Work hard and be original, and just be yourself. And God, and if you get frustrated, God is always, if you're doing all you can do now, God to do the rest. Don't stop. Don't give up on yourself and believe in yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you again for joining us. And
thank you for having me. Thank you.
We're going to say goodbye to Columbus, but we're going to continue with Sweet Pea. We have one more song, Sweet Pea, that we would like to share with you guys. And Columbus, thank you so much. And again, I will be reaching out to you.
Amen. I appreciate you, and God bless. We'll talk soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye. So,
Sweet Pea, I got this one last song of yours. It's called "Put It On Me."
Come on now.
Don't you tell us, how did that come about?
Well, as a married man again.
She put it on you.
Oh, wow. Sometimes you have to do things to rekindle your apparel, So, and I was sitting at the table, what I'm saying? And she came to me, she said, I know you're talking about me. I say, who else would I be talking about? So,
well, there's nothing wrong with that. You're using what was given to you, and what I have of Put It On Me is a video, and you just did a general type of video of you singing it, and we would like to share with our audience. So, if you don't mind, we're going to share it. Thank you.
baby. Ooh, yeah.
Tony T, I'm Mr. Bill. Sweet pea. Let's go.
Been working hard all week. Today I got that feeling. I can't wait to get home to you. Girl, tonight is sexual healing. Yeah, you're so sweet. Oh, so fine. I just gotta make it all night. Just put it on me, baby, baby, in every freaky way, baby. Just put it on me, baby, baby. Make my legs shake, baby, baby. Just put it on me. I know it's been a while for you. Ooh, baby, what can I say? I can't wait to see you tonight. Girl, in your lingerie. Girl, you're so sweet. Oh, so fine. I just gotta make it all mine. Oh, just put it on me, baby, baby, in every freaky way, baby, baby. Just put it on me, baby, baby. Make my legs shake, baby. Talking about hot sex with a cold wine. Me and you, girl, tonight. Your body is all that I need.
Let's go.
I love the way you make it move. I love the way your body rock. I love the way you take me, girl, lick me like a lollipop. I love the way your toes curl. I like it when your booty clap. Go on, girl, and I bag it up. Tell them that you got that wow. Ooh, baby. Ooh, whip, baby. Just put it on me, baby, in every freaky way, baby. Oh, just put it on me.
Oh my goodness. Now that one I can just rock to, and I really like that. That was really, I love that one too.
Thank
You guys really did an awesome job with your music, and I it was kind of hard to pick which songs I really wanted to present out today.
Yes, ma'am.
I did have a question I wanted to ask. It has something to do with your son. Did he show you the ropes of this game, or did it just come naturally for you?
He's still showing me the ropes. I had to give him some credit because, you know what I'm saying, when he feel like I'm going over here, he like, come back over here, Pop. You know, and he's only 32 years old.
Okay.
And he's my son, but he's like a mentor son to me.
Yeah.
And he making sure that I stay level-headed and we stay level-headed. And you know, I say, you know, it's like before I'm dad first. I will never let the music take me out of the element of being a dad.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always be there to them, you know. But any kind of encouragement that I need, sometime when I'm in a writer's block, he'll call me. He might say a few little words, and I'm back at it. Again. He's one of those kids, you know. I mean, I have some beautiful kids because they want to see me win. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they know where I've been and what I've been through.
Mhm.
And every time I'm down, they like, "What's wrong, Dad? What's wrong?" You know. But now they don't call me Dad. They so to the name Sweet Pea.
Wait a minute, they calling you Sweet Pea now?
They call me Sweet Pea,
Oh,
right?
no. So,
Yeah.
so he's been in this game for a while, and
Yes.
let him know. We would love to hear his music also.
Wow, he's super talented. He's super
Just-
talented.
But we're down to the end of our show now, and I have that one question. Is there anything you'd like to share for our future artists as well?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to piggyback off of what Mr. Columbus said. The most thing I would like them to do, the younger people that's coming up, is to be humble. Be humble. Be respectful, especially to your peers, the ones that's already have paved the groundwork. Don't think that you can just come in this and just run a mug shot over the ones that's already set the groundwork, because I found out by me doing this that it's kind of like a little easier because the computer does most of the work. It makes it that much more easier, and it's kind of like lazy. You know what I'm saying? When we are like the older type people, and we like that hard driven. So I would like them to just be more humble and respectful, because I mean, it's hard enough in this to make it in this.
Right.
But give respect where respect is due.
Right.
So that's what I was.
I agree. Well, I want to thank you for joining us, and make sure you continue to share your music with us. We gladly listen and hear you and play. So do know that you both are on Detroit Hot Radio.
Wow, thank you.
Just so you know that. And again, thank you for joining us.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's going to end our show for today. And I will be talking to you soon.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a blessed night.
You too. So guys, I want you thank you for joining us, and along with my host she's just been sitting in with me. And yeah, if I can get her to speak a little something before we go, that'll be great.
Yes.
Hi, my
Yeah.
dear.
Hello. I figured I'd sit back and watch you guys for tonight and just kind of, observe. But, I do want to thank everyone, tonight for joining us and for bearing with us. I know we started a little late, but thank you so much for tuning in. And I definitely will be here and ready next upcoming week. Okay, so love you guys all. Thank you for your support.
You're welcome. So guys, thank you for joining Where Are They Now? And make sure you tune in to Detroit Hot Radio. This is Andrea LB signing out. You guys have a great night.